Okay, welcome to the second episode of Get on the Pony. This is mine and Marie's podcast.
In our lovely studio.
In our lovely training room, spare room, all the other things as well.
Quite impressed with our little grappling room.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
this is our double bed.
we'll do a cribs thing later. Maybe. This is our inbuilt our home gym.
Took us about an hour.
Yeah. So we're training here pretty much all week. We've been doing the plank challenge in here and doing some pads and some drilling, which has been really good. It's doesn't really replace the gym at all.
We miss the gym.
Yeah, we're missing you guys. So we've had a few comments already. I don't know how this is going to work. We kind of, this is all a bit spur of the moment, to be perfectly honest. We had no idea we were going to do this up until about 5 minutes ago when I decided we were going to do it, which kind of hopefully makes sense why everything is Get on the Pony. Hello guys. There we go. Oh, I've just said hello to the SPG thing. Oh wait,
just don't press out. I think that's
it.
probably the best thing.
Add someone to the live, then you can talk to you. No.
We'll do that next time. We'll do that for the next one.
Ben, there is no cricket. It's the best time of my life right now. There's not even one. Some guy mowing the cricket pitch all the time. And do you know what's not happening? Cricket. Brilliant. Thank you, Boris Johnson.
He's still prepping it. It's taking a long time prepping the cricket pitch.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much this week we've got the John Danaher DVD, so we've been working through the first couple of videos on that and making some notes, which I'll put up on the SBG online portal or whatever you want to call it. So that's quite good. It's been really interesting, kind of going through some of the theory and being able to drill it as well. So I think you've quite enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm really enjoying the leg lock stuff, really, which is never something I've really got involved in before, because I kind of get to the point where I get in a position and then I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah. So it feels like I've got a bit more of a purpose when we're doing it now, so I quite like that.
So like compared to kind of other sort of things like learning guard, half guard and stuff like that, what's been your biggest takeaways with going through the leg lock stuff this week?
For me?
Yeah.
A purpose. So it's kind of, it's going through a lot of the stuff that we've been going through. It's included looking at the grips, it's included looking at what position you're in and what you're trying to get your opponent into. So, which is always an area I've struggled with. So it's always kind of, my rolling always tends to be quite reactive to what the other person is doing. So it's nice going the other way and thinking, right, I want you to do this, so how am I going to get you to do it? Yeah,
I think when because you're constantly one of the smallest people in the gym, so I think it's really hard sometimes to kind of move away from that having a big strong person just implementing and trying to smash your game. So I think at times it can feel like you are on the back foot. So that kind of makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
Me?
What do you think?
So it's early. It's the first couple of videos. It's been the first time we've actually kind of sat, made notes, drilled for quite some time for me. So I think that there's a couple of things to take away around kind of grip fighting and where the hand should be, and then that leads into entries, especially from the guard position. That's been quite interesting. I think there's a few things that I definitely need to drill a little bit more, but it's just been fun learning, and we spent pretty much most of the week watching all kinds of stuff, haven't we? MMA, jiu-jitsu. So yeah, it's been really cool doing that. And then we've been doing plank, which is crap.
Hate plank.
Whose idea was that?
Oh, that was my idea. Sorry about that, everybody. That was my idea. Awful. Hate that.
So have a think if there's anything that you want to kind of work through. If there's any challenges that the guys have got. Joel put one up, which I put on our Instagram, SPG Instagram, of something for you all to try, which hopefully a couple of you have tried. We've been doing a bit more running. Running's crap as well.
Yeah, I don't like running.
Not a fan of running. I think what I've come to the conclusion is a lot of my game is fighting really hard for 30 seconds and then controlling people. There's not much athleticism.
Athleticism,
Yeah. We've gone for a couple of runs and and I 1 hour yard time, which has been fun. We've not gone fully mental yet, but we're getting there.
We're edging closer, I feel.
Yeah.
We're edging towards it.
Yeah, so we replaced going mental with cooking. We're trying some different meals and things like that. But yeah, I mean, it's boring, isn't it? There's not
I'm making banana bread again.
Yeah, banana bread.
I didn't realise I like banana bread so much, but that's pretty good.
Everyone's going mad apparently. Meg is doing some awesome videos, which he definitely needs to put on Instagram, on our group, which has been really funny. You guys,
the team WhatsApp really cracks me up. I love that WhatsApp group.
What are you guys doing? I've still got loads of work I need to do, so my phone goes mental all the way through the day, and I'm just like, I wish I didn't have a job. But yeah,
I've discovered TikTok as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
TikTok.
I think it's replaced Facebook. I've not really been on Facebook now because I'm on TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok is interesting. I love all the cat and the dog things, and apparently we're going to try and do some dance stuff, which I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen.
I think it'd be entertaining no matter what. Although we probably will kill each other before we actually get to a point where we can put it on.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll try it.
No. We've been doing quite a bit of yoga as well, which has been quite cool. Following the yoga for BJJ stuff.
That's really good.
So James. James Doyle, don't you give me grief about dancing just because you've got the hips of a slippery snake, you cute mother. Yeah, you know you're sexy. Man, I've given grief to James for ages.
I know, I think that partly might be why you're going a bit mental.
Probably. I think so. There's obviously, there's not a lot in the world of MMA to talk about at the moment, apart from the Tony Ferguson and Khabib match is officially off. How on earth they were planning on doing that is absolutely beyond me. So logistically, and especially with what's going on in America at the moment around the COVID-19 virus, I just couldn't see that happening. So I think I wrote that off a long time ago. Why do you say that, Kasim? So that's pretty much been how this is not a very good podcast. I guess going forward we're still having people phone up asking about classes, which is
crazy.
It's brilliant.
Good. Really good.
It's good. So once we get a chance to get back into the gym, hopefully it doesn't put too many people off.
Thank you for everyone who's supporting the gym still. It really does mean a lot.
Yeah, it really helps as
we
well.
have actually had some people sign up to the gym to pay the membership to keep it going, which is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Just say a massive thank you. Some really nice messages as well, which have been lovely.
Yeah, I think that's kind of... We didn't know what would happen, and we still don't know what will happen, and we understand that it's a challenging time for everyone. So we understand if people have to kind of cancel the membership because people aren't working, people are being laid off. It's a difficult time for everyone. So we've never experienced anything like this, and we're talking to Marie about this as well. Our parents have never experienced anything like this. You could probably look back to kind of grandparents who've had to go through some real sort of struggle, and just something that affects your life for weeks, maybe even months. So
it's very strange, certain situations, isn't it? Like we were saying when I went to get shopping for mum and dad and dropping it off and talking to them, but like whilst they're at the door and I'm at end at driveway, it's just such a bizarre situation. Not nipping in for a cup of tea is bizarre.
Yeah, I've got a package for next door, and the postman, he was like, knock it or run. As I open the door, he's kind of running away. And I look down and I'm like, that better not be dog crap. And then it suddenly kind of dawned up, Zulk, this isn't an idea, by the way. If anyone's going to do this, it's definitely going to be Zulk. Yeah, it's just like, you know, he's at the other end at garden kind of shouting at me, and I'm like, what's happening? I haven't done all, I ain't even been out of the house. So, yeah, you know, I'm having to go into work at the moment as well, so, you know, it's like everyone's got a bit of a force field around them at the moment where just no one goes within 2 meters, which is bizarre. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how this all pans out. So yeah, so I guess well, you know, training wise next week, you know, we're going to continue kind of working through the Danaher stuff.
Yoga, keep doing the yoga.
Keep doing the yoga.
That's really good. That's really helping my hips loads.
Yeah, try and get.
Sorry, I was just going to say the BJJ for yoga into that we're doing.
Yeah.
The
yoga
10-minute.
BJJ.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry, but the 10-minute workouts they do are really good, and it does mean you can just think, oh, I'll just do 10 minutes now, but you do end up doing more half the time, don't we? So I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, I think one night we went through about 3, didn't we? So, but yeah, I mean that. Not sure if I'm feeling a massive benefit at the moment, but it definitely helps with the aches and pains and, you know, from running, which is weird.
Oh, running. I hate running.
Practically crying every time we go for a run. It's just not fun.
I have less bruises at the moment, though. Less MMA, less grappling means less bruises.
So many inappropriate jokes. So many inappropriate
Don't do it. Don't do it. We can't edit this.
Who'd want to? I miss running. No, you don't, James. Cheer up, James.
What are you doing?
Coming on here looking all pretty. Like some kind of Adonis. God, I hate James. I love James. My hair's really long, and I keep kind of ending up with kind of weird hair situations, and
it's not really long.
It's massive.
It is not really.
It's
Honestly,
not good.
No, it isn't.
So husband doesn't hit the bag anymore. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that.
I am as well.
He's definitely hitting something. He's got a teddy
He took
bear.
it down apparently.
Bollocks.
No chance.
Absolute bollocks. I'm not having that at all, husband. And now you made me swear.
Does that mean we don't need any bags at the gym now?
Let's see what that response is like. I think all the young lads have just dropped the cup of tea or something. We're getting bags. No, we're not. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean,
Oh, husband says no.
Yeah. Are you growing your hair out, Spen? Yeah. Not through choice.
I keep offering to cut it. He won't let me. I really want to have a go. I think I could do a really good job.
Give it another week.
We've got a pet trimmer. I could use that.
You're not using a pet trimmer on me.
But he's got like the proper little lengths and everything.
Yeah, Chris bought me one for Christmas, even though we shouldn't be buying each other presents. He bought me with that little silver box thing.
Oh,
yeah.
So we've got a proper thing, not just a pet trimmer.
Yeah.
Well, I should definitely do it then. We could live stream that.
Absolutely.
Yes. See, James agrees. Yes.
Stupid James.
We'll give you a beer, and then I'll cut your hair.
I'll take more than one beer. I'll tell you that right now. Although a week, you know, we might. We could do like each podcast a different hairstyle. So
I don't think you've got enough hair for that.
I reckon I have.
I don't think so.
I think I have. It's pretty long.
What factor is the hair at the moment then?
I've no idea. It's very grey. It's showing my age off very well. So we're either shaving it or getting just for men. I'm not sure.
Mohawk for Spen. James says. I agree.
James is far too active on this thing. So yeah. And that's sort of it. I mean,
husband sent us evidence apparently.
Oh yeah. I don't need to see. I don't believe you. I think it's a fraud link. It's 5G, mate. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me involved in that 5G Illuminati thing.
Zolt thinks you should get a perm and dye it blue. Yes! I could do that.
Lady.
I could do that.
Son of a gun.
Forgot the stuff it, and I had perms for years. I had perms for like 4 years when I was young. When it was fashionable.
My hair's naturally curly. I probably don't even need it. All I need to do is just kind of that. And is it working?
No.
Okay. So, one of the things we need to talk about seriously is, do we get the People's Champ onto the podcast?
It could end the podcast. I think there's a danger there.
I don't know if I think part of the problem is, I think Zulk's the People's Champ apparently, according to Zulk. I've never met a kid who gets involved in so much weirdness ever. And
Shahab says yes, we should get him on. James says it will end it.
Yeah, I think part of it, what I'm worried about is people think we're up to something, and like we're actually getting involved in all these little escapades he gets involved in, and People's Champ, and it's not like I've never known a kid leave the gym and have so many life-threatening situations, including nearly being attacked by a smart car. Did he tell you about that?
Yeah, he did tell me. But we need him to tell us about that, really, if we get him on, don't we? I don't think we should say too many details.
I think it's happening as well, isn't it? I don't think he's lying. Are you lying, Zulk? Please tell me you're lying. We don't need to talk about Assad, I don't think.
That definitely would end the podcast.
Yeah. I think, God knows what some of the lads are doing at the moment without the gym. As long as you don't commit crime in an SBG Bradford or Team Fulling Kazan top, I'm alright. I don't need to get involved.
Zulk, if we put the full gym on, it would turn into the WhatsApp group. Everyone would be talking all at the same time.
Definitely get Steve and Andy on here. Steve can tell us about his investigations around 5G. Maybe that could be a feature.
Oh yeah, it could be. He could give us updates. He could give us a 5-minute update every time.
Update. So we said last week we're going to do that, but I think we'll probably have to start scheduling some stuff. You can't have private grappling contest tomorrow because social distancing, bro. Okay.
Unless it's for people in your household.
Oh yeah, otherwise everything we've done this week would have been really bad.
We're okay.
Leg locks and
the Bingley Bastard. We could have a Bingley Bastard feature. Well thought of, James. Yeah.
Is this shop still open? In what shop?
I don't know.
You're about the Pro Shop.
Oh, the Pro Shop.
With available at SBG Bradford for all your needs around t-shirts and MMA equipment. Is that the one you're talking about, Usman?
We could. People could come to collect them. We'll just chuck it them out the window.
Yeah. Just throw bags in. Right, Sulk, don't do that.
No.
So yeah, I think I've gone stir crazy. I ain't got an awful lot else to say, to be perfectly honest. So hopefully this wasn't that bad. I think we're coming up to 20 minutes. Usman, everyone needs a hoodie, so you should be buying one for your family as well. So don't be rude. Tell us about the Germans. What Germans? What's Stu on about? Stu, are you not saving lives? Is this not a complete waste of your time? What Germans? Nothing. There's a bit of a delay. We've lost a viewer.
Oh no!
Oh, we get a viewer!
With a German.
I don't mind Germans. I think they're alright.
Well, you shouldn't do. I'm quarter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why.
That's why. Oh my god.
Oh dear. But the best thing about this whole thing is there is no cricket. I honestly couldn't be happier. If there's any sports governing bodies out there thinking about, funding them, just don't. They're just awful people. Don't.
Not awful people. We do not do that.
So yeah, that's what we're doing this week. What's everyone else got
more
planned?
running too.
Well, more running. I don't want to do more running, but we're going to do a bit more running as well. We've got some kettlebells, so we'll grab some kettlebells and weights. So we're going to start throwing some kettlebells around.
Just have to avoid my wine glass injury. Can't
take her anywhere, lads. Can't take her anywhere.
I believe I've smashed another glass. Anyway.
Yeah, what do you want us talking about, guys? We really need help with this. We don't know what we're doing.
We will do guests. I think guests is a very good idea.
Yeah.
Because we can do it via this as well, can't you?
Okay, so next week we'll
discuss what guests.
We'll get a guest on. Stevie can update us around 5G and the Illuminati, now it's linked to COVID-19 and Pizzagate. We'll
consult with our PR guru too.
Yeah, we'll get Andy. Andy, why aren't you controlling this?
Please control this.
Don't let us do that. I've got a 4. I don't know what that means. Working like a lunatic. Tom Rawson has joined us. Why are we not getting more than 10?
We need to speak to Andy about this. He tells us what to do. He keeps control.
To be fair, we only give people like 5 minutes notice.
I know, yeah.
Before we did it.
What we should do is the same time each week. We shouldn't probably talk about stuff like this now because it's a bit boring.
Is it? Or is it
know.
enthralling?
So, but like if we say 2:30 next week.
So we're gonna dentist it. We're gonna do 2:30.
Yeah. My tooth does actually hurt. But anyway, moving on. We don't need to go through my injuries. I have a lot of injuries to say I'm not really training.
But less bruises, which is
less
good.
bruises. Jits kisses.
Jits kisses. Yeah. So, Mergy's joined. Dun, dun. Mergy, we need an update on the Illuminati and 3G, please. Steve, it's not much.
Although you've now got a feature, just so you're aware.
Yeah, we've signed you on to give us updates on the Illuminati and the things.
Can we save the video for this?
Guys, can we save the video for this?
If we can, how do we do that? Can someone put that up right now?
Somebody help us.
I'm pretty sure you can, to be honest.
Can you?
I think so.
That's good.
Is it?
Oh, it's bad. 3G, Fiji,
5G. Very good, Stu. Very good.
Yeah. So we're thinking. I've got a couple of ideas. I'm not sure if people are interested. No, come on. We'll use this as evidence.
Code words, Steve. Maybe we'd look at code words.
Okay, instead of saying 5G, say hamster. Instead of Illuminati, say pigeon. That's the code word.
And conspiracy could be curly whirly.
Yeah, right. That's how you're going to update us next week, Steve. So think about it. So Osmond's asked, when do we think we can start our lives again and open the gym? We honestly don't know, Osmond. No. There's no indication at the moment around when even public gatherings of more than 2 people can happen. So yeah, we're just working off kind of what the government are saying and the guidance that they're giving at the moment. I think the focus is mainly on flattening the curve of people getting the infection to try and help the NHS.
But yeah, so at the moment we've no idea.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Hopefully pretty soon.
Steve says the government have been installing hamsters up telegraph poles. See, this is important information we need to get out there.
That is clearly a curly-whirly theory.
Indeed.
Is curly-whirly just conspiracy or conspiracy theory? How are we going to use that?
Conspiracy. Curly-whirly. Yeah, just conspiracy because then it's curly-whirly theory.
Curly-whirly theory. How are you at doing flattening your curve mark? I've got quite a thick butt, is what I've learned. I got quite a lot of grief around my plank on the first video that I put up.
To be fair, that's your t-shirt though.
Yeah, well, not just the
That is your t-shirt.
But like they were saying, my butt was in the air, but I've got a chunky butt.
You have got a chunky butt.
I got a badoink-a-doink. So, yeah, I think that plays into kind of the poor form of planking, and plank's awful. Just awful.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to suggest any more challenges, I don't think.
How many have you done, Steve? I haven't seen you do one yet. Yeah. Next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be telling our... like a pyramid. Yeah. Oh dear.
You need to say what you're reading, otherwise it's a bit boring.
So, I think Tom Rawson's given us all his chat lines. So he's got junk in the trunk, common one. A cutie with a booty. Definitely that's. Thanks, Tom. I feel
so going to
really
use
good.
that now, Tom. Thanks.
Oh, cheers, Tom. That's really sweet of you. We asked for some jokes, so
we didn't get enough though.
I got two, which I don't know if I can actually say on the podcast. So.
Oh, you're kidding, really?
That's quite early, isn't it? I'm sure there's going to be kids awake and stuff.
That's the good thing about podcasts, isn't it? Like,
We're
no
live.
rules. Oh yeah.
Like,
Forgot about that.
It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So, here we go. Knock knock. Who's there, Stu? Yeah, I said that, mate. Oh no, there's not enough jokes, Cass. I'm not opening the door. Very good. Oh.
Is there anything else we wanted to say?
Just thank you to everyone who's still supporting the gym, and you know, it really does mean a lot. I think, yeah, we honestly don't know when we'll be able to open up again.
We talked about doing a watch along, didn't we, with UFC 1?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. So, one of the things that we were looking at doing potentially on Facebook, on the SPG Facebook page, is a watch along. So we'll kind of film me and Marie watching UFC 1.
And people could join us.
And then you
like
can
this.
join and comment and do this kind of thing. It could be fun.
No, Murgy, I haven't been drinking. Not today, anyway. Yet.
We're going out to find wine.
Yeah, I'm running low. It's not a good situation.
If she stopped throwing it all over and cutting herself, we'd probably have a bit more, lads. You know what I mean?
It does look pretty gruesome. Look at that.
Oh shit! Show the camera. Let's get the views.
Pretty rank. Pretty rank. And I'm down a wine glass.
How come the US are opening at ATT and AKA? Not sure, Usman.
What? What's the question?
So, some of the US gyms have still got are still open, like ATT and AKA. I think that'll change pretty soon. So
I think that's pretty irresponsible, to be fair.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
It's my opinion.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously, they're under a different government to us. But
I don't know what prison wine is, Sulk, by the way. I'm not sure I want to know.
I want to know. What other comments we got? The rules depend on the state to state in America. Most gyms are closed. There you go. Yeah, because there were a couple of people who actually ran a training session. So a couple of weeks ago, didn't they? And they got quite a backlash after opening and having a rolling session and a training session. So. But I honestly don't think there really is a reason to have groups of people congregated like that, and especially when you see kind of before we go into some conspiracy theory, I kill the Whaley theory. I don't know. All we can do. I've not looked at it. I've not investigated it. Just taking the government's guidelines like some corporate shill, but that's what we're doing. But yeah.
There's an argument going on now about Khabib and McGregor.
Okay, we got
Right.
12 people on this thing now. We've got to keep it rolling. But yeah, so we'll look at scheduling maybe a watch party in throughout the week and watch UFC 1, because you've never seen UFC 1, have you?
Nope.
Which is fascinating. That fascinates me. So I think that could be a bit of fun. Might do like I don't know how we'll do this, but maybe a gym meet up on something, like Google Hangouts or
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Zoom or something like that.
Yeah.
We not quite sure. A few coaches are doing like live classes, so if people are interested in that, let us know. We'll try and work out something to do where you don't necessarily need someone. Some of the other SBG guys have got some really good content on the SBG Worldwide Facebook group, so that's worth having a look at. Oh no, I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yes.
We might not do this again. I don't think.
No, we are going to do this again.
All right, okay.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we'll do this again. So we'll see.
We
more.
need something to do.
We'll come with some better content next time.
I think some on the spot questions.
Yeah.
I think we'll put each other on the spot with some stuff, maybe.
Okay. Have you guys got a question for us now? You've got 2 minutes.
We're not just going to
All right.
stare at the camera for 2 minutes.
Husband ruined it. Oh, what's going on?
Anyway.
This is just a WhatsApp group, but on Instagram, isn't it?
It is a little bit. It is funny though. Okay.
Alright guys, well, thanks for joining us. Hopefully it broke up your day a little bit. Thanks for listening to the podcast. If you 30 minutes. Oh wow. If you've chosen to download this, well done. Congrats you. Or if you watch it on YouTube, I promise again we'll do better. Is that a sign off?
No! Stop putting that negative on it.
I promise we'll do better.
Negative slant on it.
Okay, guys. Well, move the conversation, the Curly Whirly theory over to the WhatsApp group, and have a nice day. This has been Get on the Pony. Now it's time to get off the pony.
Oh, that's quite good actually.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
We should start with time to get on the pony as well.
Are you on the pony? Because we're on the pony. It's time for us all to get on the pony. But it's quite confusing because now we're ending this, so it's...
Anyway, on that note...
Let's get off the pony.